Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review, and I'm here today to talk to you about, has the Orville been secretly canceled? I am really confused. What's going on with Hulu and the Orville? Because it's been a complete full year since the ending of season 3, and this show has not been renewed or canceled, and it's leaving fans pretty ticked off and everything. I myself am a huge Orville fan. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Except for season 2. Season 2 just didn't do it for me, except for the ending. I liked the last couple of episodes, but season 1 and especially season 3 are phenomenal and stuff. This is my, substitute for Star Trek because I don't like New Trek at all. There's only been a few exceptions, like Strange New Worlds is pretty alright, Picard season 3 was alright. Other than that, I hate everything else. And so with this show, I consider this my Star Trek filler and everything. And the Orville isn't for everybody. Some people don't like season 1. I do. I think it was really good. And a lot of people say the jokes didn't land in season 1, but I think they did. It was all right. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty awesome. I liked every episode, probably except for the one where they went kind of like this 2D reality type plays. It just didn't feel right. That's the one with Seth MacFarlane's ex. What was her name? Charlize Theron or something like that. I didn't like that episode. But other than that, season 1 was really cool, but it struggled in the ratings, and then it was lucky enough to get a second season on Fox. But I personally don't like the second season. It was more personal character driven than it was science and stuff. I wanted a blend of both, like season 1 had. And it really frustrated me. They just kept going through all these character arcs and everything. Plus, the really strong girl left the show. Probably, because if the rumors are true, her and Seth dated, then they didn't. And supposedly she was asking for stuff and the other stars didn't like it. Rumors. That's all we know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's all we know. And so, but season 2 didn't kick up until towards the end. And one of the best season finales I've ever seen in the episode that led up to it. So then Fox canceled it, which was a real bummer. And then Hulu magically picked it up and gave it the budget that it needed. And boy, they used that budget to good use. Better CGI, a better suit from, oh God, it's been so long, I forgot the android's name. And everything. It has literally been that long. It's been too long. But yeah, they gave him a oh, I almost just had his name. Crap. What's his name? Anyway, Android dude. They gave him a better suit and everything. The episodes were better. The storytelling was better. It just lagged a little too long. It kind of went over that 40-minute mark, and it just felt like they was filling the last 20 with whatever they could think of. And for the most part, when season 3 ended, I'm all kind of like, this kind of ended on a happy note, almost like they wrapped up the series in case they didn't get renewed. Although they still left some unanswered questions, but they tried to wrap up as much as they could. And I was just kind of like, nah, man, I'm too worried. Like, they wrapped everything up to the point where it felt like closure. I'm like, no, man. Because here's the thing. The actress who plays Kelly, she said before season 3 even came out that this is the last season. Like, that's it. But I'm thinking but then after she said that, she hasn't said anything else because she was going through marital troubles and everything. And so I'm thinking to myself, well, hold up now. Why in the world will Hulu acquire the rights to this show and give it a huge budget just to give it one last season and then get rid of it? That didn't make no sense to me. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, if the show does well in this 3rd season, which they renamed, if it does well and get the viewership that it needs, they might just greenlit a 4th season. But A year has passed and there's no word on it yet. And it has nothing to do with the actors or writers strike. This happened way before that happened. So what the heck is exactly going on? I'm believing it didn't get the viewership that it needed. It didn't bring in new subscribers. Then it went over to Disney Plus, and I have no idea what's it's doing over there with the viewership and stuff. And they need to address the fans. They need to let us know what's up, because none of the stars are saying anything, and people have asked them plenty of times. But of course, they're not allowed to say anything because they're under contract. Well, I get that back when it was like half of the year, but not a full year's up. And it's just kind of like, come on now, let us know what's going on. And so Hulu deserves to let the fans know what's going on. And if they don't give us a season 4, at least put season 3 out on DVD, which of course they're not going to do because both Hulu and Disney are going to want people to pay for their site and watch it there. I hate streaming sometimes. And, you know, I don't want this show to be canceled. I love this show, man. I still don't understand how Discovery and Lower Decks got more seasons than this show. And for all the haters out there who keep saying, oh, I didn't want to watch the Orville because all these Orville fans keep talking bad about New Trek and talking about how New Trek suck and blah, 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 blah. So that kept me away from the Orville. But then I watched the Orville and saw it was pretty good. Man, I ain't got time for your spaghetti pasta pasting self. All right? One person said, then another person said the exact same thing. I ain't got time for that copy and paste pasta crap. All right? And nothing kept you away from it. Okay, Orville fans are Star Trek fans. So I don't even want to hear that crap. You probably just heard the name Seth MacFarlane and ran for the hills or something like that. Because you were thinking of Family Guys. Man, and the thing about Wikipedia has it. It doesn't say it's canceled. And it doesn't say it's renewed, but it just gives a timeline of when the show came out and from when the show last aired, which is normally an indication that it got canceled secretly. Because there's been other shows that have done this that have never, like none of the stars, none of the networks, none of the nothing, let fans know if a show's done. But on Wikipedia, there's always that time date. Shows like Britannia, shows like Scream, the television series, it's like people had no idea those shows ended until many years passed and also wanted on Netflix and stuff. And it's just like, you know, if you're gonna make a show, you deserve to tell the fans, look, if it's canceled or not. Alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.